Well, it's SA20 India Day, and we have with us League Commissioner Graeme. How are you feeling today, and what are your feelings? New season.
Yeah, look, we're very excited for season 3. I think the build-up has been great. I think all the teams are looking, really competitive. Some outstanding South African players and some brilliant international talent. And it's good to be back in India. I think it's a home away from home. We've learned so much from the IPL in terms of being able to build SA20. So yeah, always a good day to be here in Mumbai.
How does it feel, to be in India and play with the cricketers? And how is the entire, mood?
Well, I mean, I started as a young player playing for South Africa. I still clearly remember my first tour to India. And to see how India's developed and changed over the years, not only as a country but from a cricketing perspective. You think about IPL in '08 and how that's changed the landscape for the cricketing future. And SA20 for us, it was South African cricket's opportunity to build on something and learn a lot from the successes of the IPL. We've been very lucky to attract 6 IPL franchises that are been key to the success of the first 2 seasons. And now going into season 3, we're looking forward to a bumper season.
What does this particular event or league means for the South African cricketers?
Yeah, look, I think South African cricket's always had a really good relationship with Indian cricket fans. I think there's over 600 million cricket fans in India, and for us to be able to put on a tournament that they're engaged in, that they care about, for us is important. You can't put on an event and say that you want to be the biggest event outside of the IPL if you don't have a global audience, and India is a huge part of the cricketing global audience. So we're here to interact and to build up to season 3, and hopefully the Indian audience will be very excited for what they're going to see.
Talk to us more about what one can look forward to in this particular season.
Well, I mean, I think, obviously for us, it's about getting bigger and better. I think if you've seen, the vibrancy of summer in South Africa, full stadiums, fans having a great time. But most importantly, it's the cricket, and I think all 6 teams have managed to put together some really competitive teams. Some of the best players in the world are going to be there. Not just players towards the back end of their career, players in the middle of their career that are superstars. And you put together that with the top South African players. I think that the cricketing season is looking very, very exciting. I think it's going to be very difficult to pick a winner. It's going to be incredible for fans to watch the likes of Stokes, Kane Williamson, Bairstows, Bolts, Rashid Khans, and the likes, playing in South Africa. And I think for us, the competitive nature of the league is key.
Well, of course. Talk to us more about the rivalry of India and South Africa in terms of the game.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think over the years there's been some incredible series between us. There's some outstanding players if you go back over the history of, since South Africa came back into international cricket, talent on both sides, so many talking points, and even today, that's 1-1 in a T20 series, so it's very exciting and set up. So, I think the relationship between India and South Africa from a cricket perspective has always been good. There's been love on both sides and a lot of respect.
Any specific Indian cricketer you would like to see in this particular league?
Oh, look, I mean, I always tease MS that he needs to retire so we can squeeze him in for 1 year in South Africa. But yeah, listen, I mean, so many that I played against. I think if I was playing, I'd like to keep Zaire Khan away. But otherwise, yeah, just superstars all over the place. But I always tease MS. Played a lot against him, so we need to get him out to South Africa soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for connecting with us. This was League Commissioner Mr. Smith, who was talking to us regarding the different aspects of the game. This is Srishti Atkare reporting for Times Network with video journalist Saurabh Mumbai.